Hi, and welcome to episode 13 of Project Boonka, a series where I mostly just tell you how I'm sick all the time while trying to make an animation short. Oh no, Boonka isn't fully dressed. Oh no, she's cold and she needs, ta-da, a sweater. Sweaters aside, you know this really corny trope, or I don't remember what's the other word for it. You know that part in the movie or book, or mostly movies and films though, mostly television stuff, where somebody says, oh, what else could go wrong? Or, this couldn't possibly get any worse. Dish is stuck in the closet. Open the door. Now you can come out, Dish. Where was I? Oh yeah, where nothing can possibly get any worse. And it starts raining, or the evil villain comes back to life and starts killing everybody, and all sorts of things like that. Well, remember how last week I said that I was super sick? I didn't say it out loud in the video, but I definitely said it somewhere. I think I said it to my husband, or maybe thought it to myself too loud. But yeah, I didn't honestly think that I could be any worse, that I was as sick as I was gonna get, and I wouldn't possibly get any sicker. So I did. Right before kindergarten was supposed to start, but then so did my kid. So we were both pretty damn sick, with a fever and all sorts of other symptoms, and not feeling that great at all. So she didn't go back to kindergarten. I couldn't really get anything done. I was actually so poorly, I asked my husband to take a day or two off work. Actually, it was 2 days off work to take care of both of us, because I was in no condition to take care of a small child who wasn't feeling that well. So he was a superhero, came to my rescue, took Ellie off me completely, and I had 2 days in bed to catch up on sleep, and as it turned out, animation with my mobile computer, the Mobile Studio Pro thing I have. I was able to animate in bed, and I got a whole 3 shots done in rough animation. I was actually surprised I didn't think I'd get anything done, because my brain was functioning even worse than it normally is, which isn't much. It was nasty. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit better. Dish, what are you doing? Come out. Dish, come out of the closet. Come on, get out. Or at least stop tearing at the pages and stuff. I have all sorts of art supplies in the closet behind me. So, Boonka's new sweater, I just wanted to say a few words about it. One thing I can do without really using my eyes or my brain, it's just for my hands, is crochet. So I decided to make her an ugly Christmas sweater. I think it turned out pretty ugly. I thought of maybe making some horrible patterns on here, but that actually requires brain power and hand and eye coordination, which I didn't have. So she's just in an ugly Christmas sweater that's not even properly Christmas, or even as ugly as it should have been. So that just makes it even worse, making it acceptable. And maybe, I don't know, I might make her some boots, some shoes, or booties, or whatever you call those soft things you can put on your feet. Maybe a skirt. I don't know. It's going to be very random if I do get around to it. Now that I'm feeling better, I would like to get more dish. What? You can't open doors, dish. No, you have to wait for me to open it for you later, okay? Sheesh, that cat. Might make some more, might not. She's warm enough as is. She's got woolly undies. Those are pure, not pure, but yeah, this is wool. Very warm, very thick, very fluffy. So she's okay. I mean, her feet might get a bit cold, but maybe I should cover those up. That'll only take like I don't know, half an hour to make. So quite possible she'll be even more dressed for the next video. For next week. She can barely move in this, by the way. It's kind of funny. She just like walks around like this because moving her arms is super hard. So I'm going to now show you the 3 shots I did and some things I discovered about them. A mistake I made, actually. So the 3 shots I did. Let's turn the sound off for now. Here's the sound. There it is. Let's turn it off. That was shot 6. That's the last week. So shot 6, shot 7, and shot 8, where she shows the. Let's flip through. I don't want to play the whole thing because it's too short. So she finished the crane. She shows it to the cart. She takes out the pebble. She takes it out and then she puts it onto the bird, the 2 eyes, and she lets the bird go, gets up and walks off. Those are the bits with the sound. The whole thing has sound. I just don't want to play it. I'll show as far as I get. I'll show it next week, but I've been listening to it way too much. Something I discovered that I'm gonna need to rework is, the shot I spent so much time on with the cart. The cart is a flat piece of cardboard. I thought, I'm not sure what I was thinking. I was thinking about the animation and the colors and stuff, and less about the correct positioning of things. I did think it was possible to look that way. I mean, if the perspective and the point and the perspective is right behind there, sure. But when I was doing this bit here and the cart turns, it makes sense for it to be somewhere else in my head. I mean, me and perspective, we don't really get along that well. So I'm gonna have to go back to this shot, and which one was it? Well, not this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and correct this to make the cart look less like a cardboard cutout. And then it's all like this over here, kind of fixed. I'm pretty happy that I put so much work into the cart here, because then I was just able to import those elements into these shots here. It took me a while, not here. I just part some of them. Here I think I put all of them. It took me a while to figure out how to do it. I'm still probably doing it wrong, but hey, it's better than having to redraw the exact same thing for the next shot that's supposed to look identical to the one previously. Although, yeah, talking about having to redraw things while drawing animation is a bit silly, but then, it is said that animators are like the laziest people out there, doing everything they can in order to not draw stuff as much as they have to. So those are the 3 shots, and let's see. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, there. This is the whole project. And this part here, I'm not sure what I just did. I'll just undo it just in case I might have misplaced something. This little part here at the top is what I have finished, which is roughly a quarter of the entire thing. 3/4 to go. Definitely not going to happen next week. I'm not going to make any plans or promises for next week, because there is a whole ton of stuff I need to do, including packing to go away for a week. So whatever I finish, I finish. Whatever I don't, I don't. I will still try to get something done to move this along further. I guess next week is just going to be conclusions and nothing else new, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for today. And thank you for watching, and till next week. Bye.